I was an arrogant parent. I got my kids to obey me, so why couldn't those other parents do the same? Of course, I'd studied child development and even spent several years teaching young children, so I had this parenting thing figured out, or so I thought. For many years, I went on in this arrogant delusion. Then my kids went to college, and I started to see things that one or the other of my three daughters did that made me realize I'd had it all wrong. Plus, I'd been too arrogant to see it. With a little hindsight and with the help of the National Center for Biblical Parenting, I began to see my errors as a parent. Even though I had been a committed Christian, I fell for some of Satan's lies that kept me in bondage and hurt my family too. In fact, I wrote a book about my failures, and I called it Parenting UnChained, Overcoming the 10 Deceptions That Shackle Christian Parents. Using Bible stories that clearly show God's examples as a parent himself, I share with readers the truth that will set us free to raise children who obey with the right heart attitude. Now God has given me a radio ministry through the great friends I've made at Reagan Radio Network. Today's show is our first one, and it shares a great deal more about how God brought me to this point. I hope you'll purchase our 40-minute podcast so you can soak in all of the biblical content, all of the practical applications, and a long-term view of parenting success.